there and happy DieCember to everybody at Simon Says Stamp. I'm Jen Long, Creative Director at Sizzix, and I'm here to share my brand new collection of stamps and framelits now available at Simon Says Stamp. Let's go ahead and take a look over here and we can see all four of the SKUs laid out. We start over here and we have this nice little stamp set, Donuts for You, with accompanying framelits with frosting in the middle. We can jump up here and see how all that looks when it comes together, all layered up nicely. Then we go on and we have a nice little narwhal with a trendy phrase, Love You Tons. And again, a nice framelit selection. And then up here, we've made a nice little shaker card to decorate that. And we keep moving on. We have a little phrase, You Leave It'll Sparkle Wherever You Shine, with some geometric hearts and shapes, all hitting on the strong geometric trends, with some framelits that support. And then finally up here, some really nice projects where they incorporated glitter and some glass topping on top to make it really shiny. Those really came out nicely. And finally, our cactus. This little guy who's waving and says free hugs with a nice little border to finish everything off. Again, some supporting framelits and the beautiful project up here. These are all trending elements, hand-drawn art, very, very popular, iconic phrases that match the trending art, and I just think they're gonna be very popular. And speaking of cactuses, let's go ahead and take a look at my cactus fold-along card. This has been a very popular design for me. If you're not familiar with fold-along cards, they are an extended card base that has a pop-out label shape in the middle. You don't even need any adhesive to get this label shape to stay, and it has a nice sentiment phrase that matches, of course, the theme of a cactus looking sharp. There are a lot of different ways to put your cactus fold-along card together, from simple to a little more elegant. And this one even got a little funky. We incorporated some stamping on the outside edges of it just to kind of break up the layering. But let's go ahead and take a look at a demo to see how exactly to make a fold-along card. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to start with a 6 by 12 piece of paper, and you're going to fold that right in half. And I'm going to use my magnetic platform with my Sizzix Big Shot just to make sure that everything stays in place. This is the die that matches the card, and if I just hold the card up above it, you can see that the die is actually only half of the card. That's the whole reason we folded our piece of paper in half. So we're going to have our piece of paper. You're going to lay this die where this edge is just a hair over that fold. Cutting on the fold, this is called. Again, your magnetic platform helps keep it securely in place while you run it through your Big Shot machine. I'm going to finish up my Sizzix sandwich, and let's run that through. Everyone knows the cracking sounds totally normal. Now, this is the exciting part. You take away your excess paper and you remove your die cut. You see that you have now unfolded an extended card base. This is how you get such a big card. There are crease lines on the die, so all you have to do is fold along those crease lines. It's similar to an accordion fold, and that's how you get your completed fold-along card base. All of the fold-along cards use that same technique of folding a piece of paper in half and folding along the score lines to give you your extended card base. But always, always included with a fold-along card is the label shape that you will insert right into that slot. So let's take a look at that and cut that out as well. Label shape. And I have picked out just a solid green color. I'm going to roll this on through. Once we take this out, you can see how easy it is to build your fold-along card. There's some slots indicated at the bottom here that label shape fits right into. You don't even need any adhesive. You already have your pop-out label shape that is perfect for stamps or sentiments. And lastly, I just want to show a great dynamic for kind of breaking up the card bases is to layer additional pieces of paper on top of these spots. So I cut out an additional card base in this succulent pattern, and I would just go ahead and adhere these right onto those little panels. That really helps break up the card base, and I think helps the label shape pop out even further. A couple of little finishing techniques for this particular fold-along card. We have some sunglasses, we have a bow, we have a sentiment looking sharp, and we have a variety of different mouths, so you can give any kind of expression that you like. All these little pieces of paper, I put a Sizzix adhesive sheet on the back of it. So if you're not familiar with Sizzix adhesive sheets, that turns everything into a sticker for you. So now I have this nice little sentiment phrase looking sharp. I'm just going to peel the adhesive sheet off of the back of it, and I automatically have turned my die cut into a sticker, and that is going to fit perfectly right onto my cactus. So I have a new release coming out in January. It's called Making Happy Happen, and I really encourage you to check it out because I'm going to have a lot more new fold-along cards and a lot of trending shapes that I'm very excited about. So again, happy DieCember to everybody at Simon Says Stamp.